Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join in? Yeah. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I join in me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice now. Come on, dig me. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. One more time, partner. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, how amazing is that? How good has God been to me? How good has he been to you? Just check yourself sometimes. Just sit up and just run a survey. Just look at your life where it's at. It might not be where you want it to be, but that's probably some decisions you made. But really, though, in spite of all the crazy mistakes I done made, I mean, man, I look back at some of the decisions I done came up with, and man, it's just amazing he let me live. I mean, and to exist the way I exist, it does nothing but grace, mercy, favor, all that is. That's what my mama praying for me when I wasn't praying for myself. That had to be it, because man, I can truly tell you, I have made enough mistakes, man, stuff you would never even know about, and recovered from them all. You can too. And I don't care what you've done. Marvin Sapp has a song out that says, he saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. You know, that's an important song, man. Especially, you know, I want to talk to men today because, man, being a man is so difficult. Please know, it has been my quest ever since I was a little boy. My father had one ambition. Son, I don't care what you do, but when I get through raising you, you will be a man. That's all I want you to be. He never cared what I did for a living. It never made a difference to him. You're going to be a man. Manhood is difficult. Now, ladies that's listening to this, I'm not saying womanhood ain't. I don't know what it takes to be a woman. So, you know, but I do know exactly what it takes to be a man. So, you know, sometimes when you talk to people on the radio, you have to preface things because people are just he trying to make it look like womanhood ain't. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just talking to men today to explain to them that they ain't by themselves and struggling trying to figure this thing out, that you are not alone in your quest for manhood, that is difficult. I gotta tell you, man, manhood is that kind of difficult, and it becomes even more compounded if a young boy does not have a male role model. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. A young boy without a male role model is like an explorer without a map. Well, I have a suggestion for everybody that's struggling with manhood and all of the men out there that are men. This message is for all of us, and it's for me too. You know, I was listening to Joyce Myers the other day, and she made a statement. She said, sometimes you got to do the right thing even when it feels wrong. You know, one of the difficulties of manhood is peer pressure and the misguided principles of manhood. See, what God wants us to be as men and what we believe manhood is sometimes two different things. I'll give you an example. I wrote this book for women, right? And I was telling them the 3 ways that a man shows his love. And I call them 3 P's. We profess, we protect, and we provide. Every man who is a man, that's how he exhibits love. We're not talky, comforting. We're not great nurturers. But when it comes down to it, what we all want to do, what is in our DNA, is to profess our love for something, you as a woman, to protect you as a woman, and to provide for you as a woman. That's in our DNA. Now, sometimes that gets messed up. And I'll give you an example. Sometimes when a boy doesn't have the proper role model in his life, he takes that principle of love that we all possess in us, every man, the professing part, the protecting, and the providing part, and we misplay it. That's why gangs exist. Gangs exist off those 3 principles. What's the first thing a gang member do? He profess. He claim a hood. That's the first thing he do. This is my neighborhood. I'm Deuce Trey. I'm Triple H. I'm Doop-de-Doop. I'm purple. I'm red. I'm blue. The first thing they do is claim. That's professing. That's how we show our love. But it's misguided, though. Now we professing something that ain't even good for us. Your hood, your gang, your clique. Now, guess what? Now we got to protect it. So now, as a protection part of our love, here we go. You come down here. We're going to do this to you. You go over there. They're going to do that to you. You protect your hood. This your turf. This all you got. You ain't nobody coming down here with blue on. Can't nobody come over here with red on. You can't come over here with purple on. You can't come over here with black and gold on. And we protect that because that's in our DNA. And then what's the third thing? We provide. So guess what the gang need? Money. Guess what we do? We selling drugs. We selling women. We selling guns. It go back to the same thing, man. I don't know how God gave it to me that way when I was writing the book, but he showed it to me along the way. That's how men love. Well, when you don't have a role model in your life, guess what? Now that love is misplaced, it's misguided, it's off track. Ain't no man told you that really you're supposed to take this love and give it to a woman. You really supposed to profess, protect, and provide for a woman, not your gang set. Now you professing your hood, repping a color, you protecting your territory, shooting people, driving by, coming over you on your street, and then you provide. Now you out here selling drugs and guns for the same thing. When a boy does not have a male role model, he has a misguided way of looking at manhood. Here's the deal. See, God created all of us in his image. That means he's put some of our DNA in him. That's why it's in your DNA to profess, protect, and provide. Because guess what? That's what God do for us. Because we his children. I'm just talking to men right now. I'm just telling you, man, I had to wake up about 5 years ago. I wasn't doing what God wanted me to do. And then he shook me. He said, man, I'm going to bring about some changes in your life. I'm going to cause some things to happen that's going to put you in a position. And this time you're going to listen to me. Because if you don't, you're going to keep living in this pain you've been in. But you put yourself in this pain. I owe no blame to no one else but myself. Please know I know that. And that's how you really get to manhood, when you figure out what you done wrong. You can't blame this on none of your exes because you a man. You can't go, my ex did this. No. You a man, partner. You got to take responsibility for yours and yours alone. If you got kids, you got to get to them some kind of way. Write them a letter, send them the money. If she won't let you see it for the money, whatever, send the money to her mama. Do what you're supposed to do as a man. Do what God wants you to do, man, because he not letting us off the hook for what we supposed to be just because you ain't doing it. And if you do it, you turn your life around. Just hollering at the fellas today, that's all. Sorry about that.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your undivided attention. Just for just a second. How good is it to be alive today? Huh? I mean, think about that. How good is it to be here, man? I mean, man, oh man. And let me tell you something. I got some not so happy news this morning within the first 15 minutes of waking up. You know what I did? I sat down and I said, that's all right. This too shall pass. And got right on back up and went on back to having a good day. Cause no, man. You can't stop the blessing. See, God has gotten me through everything I've ever gone through in my life. He has given me whatever needed to get through whatever day I've ever had before. Why would today be any different? Because he didn't wake me up to stop me. He woke me up to prosper me. And this little small challenge, it ain't nothing but just, man, please. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, and Nephew Tommy. Junior's out today. He's taking the kids, very worthy cause. He's taking the Sickle Cell Foundation kids to Disneyland.
Very
They're
nice.
having a, huh?
I say very nice.
They're having a good time down in Orlando, and all fully paid for, no expense to the kids and the parents. So congratulations to Junior. He's doing that. Now, when I go to Disney, I do the radio show. When I do my mentoring camp, I do the radio show. So I don't know why Junior can't do the radio show just because he done took the kids down there to Disneyland. You know, because of technology today, we could still do the show. So I will be questioning his little squeaky ass when he come back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, about
you
why.
can work from jail. I mean, you really can, to be honest with you.
Well, Suge Knight doing it.
A podcast.
Yeah, Suge doing a podcast from jail.
Doing interviews and stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, Tommy, anything on your mind, man?
You know what it is? I could, but I know they listening.
Who is
How
that?
do you just? I'm
It's a family
the
issue.
borrowing money. It's at an all-time high right now, and you know, I'm a giver, so I hate to say no. I hate to not. But man, I don't know. I think when you don't loan somebody some money, and it ain't a loan because don't nobody give it back. It's like they look at you different if you don't give it to them.
So this is family or friend?
Both, sure.
Well, my philosophy is you can go on and get to looking. Yeah, you can go on and get to looking. Most people that I've given money to or loaned money to has never paid it back. So I have bought you out of my life in that department. So if you ever come back, I have the opportunity to say, hey, you know, I gave you $4 last time. What happened to that? Oh yeah. No, you know, yeah, nothing. So, you know, sometimes I buy people out of my life. Sometimes, like, give them half of what they asked for. You know.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back and lends out money right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Your wife is cheating on both of us.
You mad about it, huh?
On both of us. And it's just the disrespect. It's
mad.
where's your loyalty? Your wife cheating on both of us.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach Terrence, please.
Who's calling? Who's this?
Hey, my name is Mark. How you doing, brother? I work with your wife, Veronica. We're on the same sales floor together. I think I met you before, but I don't know if you remember meeting me, but I work at the job with Veronica.
Is everything all right there, or what's going on?
No. Everything's straight here at the job. No, not a problem at all at the job. But I wanted to.
Is she all right, or is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. She's all right. She's perfectly fine, man. I just, you know, I actually, like I said, my name is Mark, man. You don't remember me, Terrence, but I just wanted to talk to you. Like I say, you know, I got some things on that's been bothering me for a minute, and I just kind of wanted to reach out to you, and you know, just kind of have like a little heart to heart talk with you, man. So maybe, you know, we can get things in a better position. But I just wanted me and you to have a conversation.
Wait a minute. How'd you get did Veronica give you my number, or how did you get my number? That's what I'm trying. Like, what's going on?
I've had your number. I just hadn't never reached out to you before. But like I say though, man, this has been bothering me for a minute, and I wanted to get it off my chest so you and I can try to, I guess, fix this whole issue. But I just want us to see if we can fix it,
Well, fix the issue? What's the issue? I don't understand. I'm not following you. I don't understand. What is the issue?
So, but now, like I said, I went on and got the nerve up to give you.
Spit it out, brother. Spit it out. Talk to me. What's going on?
Okay. Your wife, man, is cheating on both of us. And we got to figure out we got to do something about this, man.
Did you say she's eating on both of us? What did you say? I didn't
she is cheating. Like she is cheating on the both of us, bro.
Wait a minute. It sounded like you said cheating. I don't know what you...
Veronica is... Listen to me, Terrence. Veronica is cheating on both of us.
You saying Veronica's cheating on me?
And me. And we got to figure out what we're going to do, man. But as a husband, I'm going to need you to step up and get this thing in order.
What you talking about? You saying Veronica is cheating on me with you?
No. She's cheating on both of us with somebody else.
What you mean?
I've been noticing her going out with this, going to lunch with this other cat. So I'm like, I got pissed off about it. So I said, you know what? I can't take it no more. I'm calling Terrence.
You saying to me that my wife has been cheating around the job with somebody else?
She cheating on both of us, dude.
I don't get what you mean. If my wife is cheating on me and you calling me to tell me that she's cheating on me, I appreciate that. But I don't get what you're saying she's cheating on both of us. I don't get that part. I don't understand what you mean.
Well, me and Veronica been, kind of cool, last 8 months to a year. We've been, pretty tight here at the job. You know what I'm saying? So...
Listen, what you mean y'all been cool? That's what I don't understand. Like, what do you mean y'all been cool? Because that's my wife. Tell me what you're talking about.
Okay, all I'm saying is me and her been real cool. We've been real tight, Sometimes we take lunch and then, don't come back. That's our thing, though. But, now, I'm noticing, she done went out, she done went to lunch a couple times with this brother named Alan. And I'm like, okay, no, it ain't finna go down like this here. You know what I'm saying?
Are you my wife, man?
Hey, that's not why I called you. I called you to
my wife. That's what I want to know.
I'm telling you about this dude named Alan. I need you to step up as the husband and fix this.
But you telling me that my wife is cheating on both of us. There ain't no cheating on both of us. If she's cheating, she's cheating on me. You telling me that you're with my wife too? That you've been messing around with my wife?
That's not
what you're saying, brother.
That's not the part I'm trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about this dude named Alan, man. That's what I'm trying to get out.
No, we're going to get to Alan. We're going to get to Alan. You saying that my wife, man, it's some crazy shit. Yo, you know what, man? I'm about to put my foot right up your because I don't play those games. You with her, she's with me. We messing around, we doing this and doing that. It don't work like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Dude, I hear what you're saying, but the beef ain't with me. The beef is with Alan.
The beef is with you,
No, she messing over both of us with Alan, dog.
I'm about to call her a three-way because there's some right here. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, hold on, bro. I just want you to deal with Alan.
Are you at the job right now?
I'm at the job, yeah.
I'm about to come put my foot all in your You understand me?
I hear you, man. Alan is the one that then blew this thing out of proportion, dog. She messing over me and you with this here.
There ain't no me and you. I don't share. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
You don't hear me. You don't hear me. I don't share. There ain't no sharing that goes on over here.
Okay.
Do you follow me?
I do. I'm just saying.
What are you saying? Meet me right now. I'm about to come up here where you at right now. Where you at?
I'm at the job where Ronnie at. I call her Ronnie. I'm at the job where Ronnie at. I call her Ronnie. I call Veronica Ronnie. I mean, that's my little nickname to her.
I'm all right, but up there.
Well, hold on, Ronnie.
Ain't
Ronnie.
No hold on.
Hold on, she right here.
She's right where?
She right here. Right here.
Put her on the phone.
You want?
Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone.
Okay, cool, man. Here, cool. But can I tell you what she's saying?
I don't want to hear what she's saying. I want her on the phone right now.
Okay, but can I tell you what she's telling me to tell you?
She ain't telling you to tell me a damn thing. Because the only thing that you're going to be getting is my foot up your
Okay, but Ronnie want me to tell you this, man. Just listen to me, Terrence. She wants me to tell you that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, Veronica.
You know what? I don't play this. I'm going to all y'all up here, man. I'm going to all y'all up. I'm going to give you an old school woman. Y'all ain't even right for this.
You all right, man?
No, I'm not all right. I'm in the car. I'm sweating. I was on my way over there. I'm about to go to jail messing around with y'all.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
You already know. Harvey Morning Show.
I'll be back.
All right, nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Denzel Washington gets in the face of an annoying fan in New York. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Looking just like the Equalizer.
Baby.
And he demands a little respect from the fan. Mel Gibson, what is going on with him? He insults Vice President Kamala Harris by saying she's unintelligent, among other things. And a huge rat was spotted mid-flight.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Mel Gibson, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn,
yeah.
I got to stop watching Braveheart.
Yep, you got
all of it.
Yep, cancel.
Boo, Mel Gibson. You're done. Lethal Weapon, all of it.
Passion of the Christ. Oh, what a movie. All right. And lastly, a huge rat was spotted mid-flight on Spirit Airlines. You know what I would have done. Yes, you
surely would have landed
Let me
that
tell you
plane,
something,
baby.
man. Let me tell you
been
something.
in that cockpit.
Let me tell you something. It was a real problem up in there. 30,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, feet up in the air. Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
man.
all coming up. We'll talk about it at the top of the hour.
Monica would have jumped on the wing. She would have jumped on the wing with her vest on.
Oh, there's no. We'll get into that. Right now, it's time for to Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. All right, this is from Mike in Knoxville, CLO. Mike writes, I was at my side piece's house when my wife called. My side piece's baby started crying, so I told my wife I was at a store. I got home and forgot what I told my wife. It's getting harder for me to remember my lies. Am I getting too old for this?
Yeah.
Is he too old to be lying?
Yeah.
Or having a side piece?
You're too old for. Well, the lying you're gonna have to always have that skill, but that side piece thing, though, you have to let it go, cause you can't. You're not really.
The skill set.
It's too much work.
Bruh, you ain't trying hard enough. What you answer the phone for? Dog, you ain't go outside in the driveway, nothing. You know, you ain't excuse yourself, go out on the porch, the balcony, anything. You cannot. Then the baby started crying. You in the store. Then you got home and forgot to say you was in the store. Dog, it's time to let it go, dog.
He didn't come home with nothing from the store, though, Steve. Nothing. No bags, nothing.
Yeah, but that's that warning shot, though. That's that warning shot.
There you go. Yeah.
Everybody get them.
You always say that. Yep.
They don't have pacifiers no more? They don't have them?
Yeah, they still have pacifiers. Yeah.
All babies don't like pacifier. And then when the baby spit it out and still start crying, where you at?
Yeah. You know it's going to take some time to get that pacifier in the mouth.
Yeah. Whose baby is that? Did I hear a baby in the back?
Oh, that was a baby in the grocery car, started crying. Pacifier fell on the floor. I picked it up and put it in his mouth. You didn't wash it off? Well, it ain't my baby. You know.
You ready?
All I got. Yeah.
He's always at the ready. All right. Moving on from Mike to Sandra in Chesapeake. Sandra writes, I'm going to my HBCU homecoming this weekend. I just saw on Instagram. Yeah, everybody's going. I just saw on Instagram that it's a rule that your spouse should not go to your homecoming. So Tasha isn't going with you, Carla. Okay.
I'm debating about this.
Especially if they didn't go to that school. Yes! Why is my husband so pressed to tag along with me?
Well, mine isn't pressed.
If they didn't go, your spouse is in the way.
In the way of what, Thomas?
Yeah, what are y'all
There
gonna
you
be
go.
doing?
Old stories.
Yeah, that's why they wants to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know me then. You don't need to know nothing about that.
Y'all,
No, you.
Let me have that.
I'm going to be the guest of the president of the university this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So, do I take Tosh?
Hell no.
You should. I think he would be proud.
How you gonna have a good time with your
Yeah.
spouse?
Oh, hell no. One of them old ass dudes. What's up, C? C.
See, oh,
Why you calling you Cup? Who? Wait a minute, hold up, baby. Who is Cupcake?
Yeah.
Huh?
Thank you, CLO. You helped me too.
Yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
Sandra got
Tosh
it.
can't
He
go.
ain't coming.
Tosh can't go. All right. Moving on to Breezy in Indianapolis.
Bright
Breezy-
booty.
No, you know what?
Bright booty. God, dog.
What?
You know, because in college you had them ignorant names and they can't. Bright booty. Why is he calling you bright booty? Huh? And you trying to, huh?
Yeah, it's just a huh. Yeah, that's just a huh. All right.
It's
yeah.
settled. Thank you.
You better go
Thank
by
you,
yourself,
CLO
Carla.
and Tommy. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Breezy in Indianapolis, right, if you want to be here on Monday. Breezy in Indianapolis writes, I was FaceTiming with my man when my 17-year-old walked in and said that her daddy was on his way to the house. My man doesn't know that my ex-husband comes over here. Does he have a right to be upset about my ex coming over?
I mean, is this her boyfriend she's talking to?
She's FaceTiming with her boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, whether he has a right or not, he gonna be upset. Because he won't know what he over there for.
Yeah.
And what you gonna tell him? He taking care of the baby. The baby's 17.
Yeah, to see my daughter. What else could he tell her? Could she tell
I mean,
him?
he gonna be upset. Now, does he have the right to or not? What difference do it make? He gonna be upset. Because, I mean, he gonna want to know what he over there for. Really?
Well,
I mean, visitation is, she's 17. Y'all get in the car, go somewhere. Go do what y'all sitting over here for. Take her to your house. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. And yeah, he do have a right.
to be upset about it.
Yeah.
So he just sitting on my couch right now. That's what he doing? Looking at my TV?
Yeah, that I'm paying
Okay.
for.
Sort of a pickle she's in here. Moving on, last one. Last one. This is from Malcolm in Topeka. Malcolm writes, my girlfriend drove my car for a whole week and she didn't put gas in it or wash it. The inside is trashed and it smells like food. Was I wrong for asking her to go get it cleaned?
Well, yeah, dog. Listen to me. You know women don't put gas in the car. And you know they don't keep a clean car. The majority of women, a lot of women don't keep clean cars. Now, there are some.
Really?
There are some who do.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I take that back. I take that back. There are a lot of women that keep a clean car.
Yeah, I got clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
cause
yeah.
Marjorie car, you can't. Oh Lord, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't leave a cigar wrapper in there. You can't. Man, I tried to smoke a cigar in her car on the way to work one day and roll the window down and let it air out all day. The bloodhound found out.
She could smell.
You got that nose.
You can smell that
Steve,
cigar.
you smoked a cigar in my car? Huh?
What were you doing in her car anyway? All those cars.
Smoking your own car.
Yeah.
Well, hey, y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. Tell me what car to get in. I gotta get whatever car I want to get in if I want to.
Yeah, right, but you can't smoke.
Smoking. It's the smoking.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On Wednesday, Denzel Washington had to confront a fan before walking into the Metropolitan Museum of Art for a film benefit. Denzel took time to graciously greet a crowd, and he took pictures and selfies as he walked into the museum. And fans can be heard yelling for Denzel to show some love. Denzel smiled, waved, and told the fans that he would take more pictures on his way out. Well, this unruly male fan got Denzel's attention after a snide remark, so Denzel walked over to the guy and said, yo, 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 put this down. I heard you. You keep talking about showing love. I got nothing but love, but respect me. I said I'll see you when I get out. Which part of that don't you all understand? Or not? We could do that another way. Sounds like you, Steve.
I believe he got hands now. I
believe that.
But people, look, man, he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah,
but if they stop and do a few, it don't mean he can't do everybody. So the man tells you, I'll be back out. Then you, in your own crass way, think you got rights. So you holler out something real slick to the cat. Now you done forgot he really is a man, though.
Yeah, he's a brother.
Now here he come.
Yeah.
Because he New York now.
Yeah.
And he walked straight up to the dude. And now all of a sudden you got to be some kind of who he think he is. I walked away from somebody who he think he is. Now I think I'm Steve Harvey. And who did you think I was? Because see, that's the problem though. You thought I was just some little punk ass TV host and you just do it any kind of way you want to. Well, partner, not today though. And I've had a lot of times, man, where I've had to straighten
we
somebody
know.
out.
We know.
Okay. But what you're not finna do though, it's okay. Look, you ain't got to like me. I understand everybody not gonna like you, but you're not gonna disrespect me though.
Right. And that's
matter of fact
what Denzel was saying.
You don't have to respect me behind my back, but when I'm in your presence, you cannot disrespect me.
Yeah, I'm not.
There's people saying disrespectful stuff about me behind my back all the time. I'm on the internet now. Some dude said I was on his podcast interviewing about my family. Took all these words I said, got some AI stuff in it. And just like I'm interviewing, like, why would I go on your punk ass podcast to talk about my family? Your punk ass podcast when I got a damn radio show. If I want to talk about my family, I talk about it right here on a real format. I ain't got to go on Timmy Lunchmeat's Timmy Lunchmeat got a podcast. Bobby Donob, one of them punk ass dudes. What would I be on your raggedy ass podcast for?
Bobby
to help you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is a side note. This is just to you, Carla. Side note.
What's up?
Denzel is rocking the bald hair now. Bald head.
I saw the Equalizer.
Equalizer,
AKA
baby.
Apollo, though. Apollo, that was Apollo right there from Training Day that did the
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, back to what you were saying now, Steve. What?
Go ahead. We had to have a Denzel moment.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
y'all gotta be better at letting. Don't let people push your buttons. Go ahead, Sheriff.
Who you talking to?
Who said that on this show?
Don't let people push your buttons. The person
No,
who
he
walks
did
around
not.
with his button pressed down.
Yes.
Broke
And
it.
when you push it, he's never gonna let it go.
Yeah, it don't even pop back up for you ever.
No.
He never lets anything go. All right, moving on to this story. We have to add this Mel Gibson story in here. And add him to the list of celebrities that have openly said just really nasty things about Vice President Kamala Harris. TMZ caught up with Mel Gibson at LAX and asked him what it would be like with Donald Trump back in the White House. And Mel Gibson said, I know what won't be good if we let her in. She has a miserable track record, no policies to speak of, and the IQ of a fence post. What?
Damn. And what does he have? A lot of these people have it in for her for a lot of reasons that don't make no sense. First of all, she has a horrible track record at what?
At what?
She has no policies.
Right.
Excuse me, what policy does he have?
Right, but she has many policies.
Man, so why don't you just tell the truth? And then Mel Gibson, used to come across as sensible. But something happens to some people when they get old. I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah.
I think that the yearning for the limelight to get back in it, people try to say stuff that's profound. She's got the IQ of a fence post. Have you ever heard this woman talk?
Yeah.
Now, have you ever heard the fence post talk? You ever heard Donald Trump talk?
Yeah.
Doc, some of the most incoherent rambling you've ever heard. He never answers the question. Man, they asked him one day, they said, why won't you just come out and say that this was not a true report about the Haitians eating
cats and dogs
and cats? Mm-hmm. He said, okay, but what about the geese? What about the geese, though?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I heard a report, but what about the geese? I wanted to go N-word. What?
Yeah.
You know, just this dude, man, and I'm so unhappy and fed up with our country, and this election right here is the sickest one of them all for me.
Yeah, because of him. Because
it's such a clear choice. Yeah. And for people not make the clear best choice for integrity, I'm done, because I already know what's wrong.
All right, please go vote. Early voting is the key. Coming up at 20 minutes after, VP Kamala Harris is gearing up for another great campaign rally. She'll be in Houston today, but will Beyonce be there? They're saying she will be. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
According to CNN, a source close to Beyonce has confirmed that Bey is scheduled to be in her hometown of Houston today to stand alongside VP Kamala Harris at her campaign rally. Yes. Madam Vice President Harris is set to also campaign with Representative Colin Allred, who is in an increasingly close race with Senator Ted Cruz for that Senate seat. Also, women who've been affected by Texas restrictive abortion laws since Roe v. Wade was overturned 2 years ago will be at today's rally. So she has a whole big theme planned for this rally. And, of course, they're saying Beyonce will be there. She will be there to stand alongside of her.
Let's go, H-Town.
Yes,
let's go.
yes,
We got work to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed down here.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And campaigning, it's good too with Colin Allred. Did you guys see the debate between him and Ted Cruz?
He slaughtered him.
Yeah. He mopped the floor.
He mopped him up, baby.
He did. So we have to get out and vote. We got to get out and vote in Texas.
Those down ballots. Yeah, vote for the presidency, of course, but go down that list and vote for your senators and your congresspeople, all of that. Please,
because we saw when President Obama was in office how his hands were tied with the Senate and the House, and they wouldn't cooperate and work with him. So you got to vote for these senators and House of Representatives. Got to get all that done. So
judges,
when VP Harris and the judges,
on and on.
Because we see the Supreme Court, you see what happened with these judges. Yeah, so you got to get out there and vote so they can work with VP Harris.
Yeah,
that's it.
So she can
gonna
get
be the
things
president.
done. Yes. So vote.
So let me say this. This Colin Allred, I haven't had a chance to see it personally. I went online and looked up some of the stuff. And I've heard you all talk about it because Tommy and Carla live there in Texas. That's another clear-cut decision. It's amazing to me about these clear-cut decisions that don't become clear-cut. And if Beyonce is gonna stand next to Kamala, that'd be great. If she come to Cleveland, like I ain't gonna be able to get there, but I can get some cold people stand next to Kamala if she come to Cleveland. I can get Big Wig come through, stand up there with her. You know,
your boys. Just don't take onion arms.
Oh no, he'll clear that whole rally out. In the building. You know, but hey y'all, like I said before, I don't even understand if you're listening to these two candidates, Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, and you're listening. How can you not hear?
Yeah. We got to vote. We have to vote, people. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're going to switch gears. Rosco Wallace will be in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, your boy Rosco Wallace is in the building, as promised.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
I'll stay ready. You know, you one thing about me, this about me. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Come on.
That's right, Roscoe.
Been that way for a whole lot. What's going on, Shirley?
Hey, Roscoe, how are you?
Everything, hey, Mississippi girl, forehead, what's up with you? Hey, Tommy, what's going on with you, Phil?
What's going on, Roscoe?
Yeah, everything. Hey, what's up, Carly?
Hey, Roscoe, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm just really went on down the poll, early voted, you know.
All right.
All right, Roscoe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And wrote a new song about it, too.
You read my mind, Roscoe. I want to hear a voting song from you. Let's go. Sing.
Ain't sugar, honey, iced tea, Trump. Ain't sugar, honey, iced tea, Trump. Ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. Sugar, honey, iced tea is some Trump. Yeah, that's all it is right there. Just a voting song.
That's the
little
hook.
something to have you just sitting when you stand in line. You know,
right.
You get long and you get hot out there. You get thirsty. You get a little cold. Get tired of standing up. Just try to remember the Trump song. You know, that's all it is.
Did you see some Trump supporters in line?
Oh, hell yeah. I got it. I slapped 2 people.
Just straight up slap it.
Well, I slapped one and backhand the other one. The second one.
I love the backhand.
And then another person, I backhand one of them and slapped the other one. When I backhanded the one, that was an accident. I didn't even mean to slap him. Because he was standing back there and I cocked my hand back and pop. I hit him in the head. But I saw he had on that mega hat. So I said, okay, cool. And then I just went on, let it come on around and slapped the other one.
So what happened after that?
What you mean, whatever?
You stayed in line after you slapped 2 people, and they standing right
you
there
just
with
slapping people, then you went on and voted and walked out. I mean,
I'm not losing my place in life. Now them white folk had to get themselves together. One of them had to go to the bathroom. One of them talking about I'm calling 911. I don't go ahead.
So let me ask you this.
Time the police came, I was in the ballot box and I went on and voted. And then when I came out, the police were waiting on me.
Yeah. You check your
Did
ballot.
you have your little I voted sticker? Did you have that?
I had all that, and then I just went on, got in the car with him. It ain't the first time,
Okay. And make
it
sure
ain't
you
the first
check
time
your
you
ballot.
slapped and backhand somebody?
Oh, it ain't the first time I've been in jail.
Okay.
So I got to vote tomorrow, Roscoe. What do I need to look for when I get into the booth?
Just remember who you going there to vote for. Make sure your name is on there. Make sure they ain't got no hand you Republican card. They got Trump name first, so you got to remember that. Don't get just punched and then go down the ballot and stay Democratic. If you're not sure who a Democrat is, read the name carefully. If any last names Jackson, Willis, Bryant, then just
Wallace,
vote for them.
your last name.
Wallace, stuff
any
like
first names that we definite about?
Oh yeah, Charles, Jerome, Otis, Maxwell, Clifford. Names like that right there. Whenever in doubt, sound it out. That's what I was always taught. Whenever in doubt, sound it out.
Sound it out.
One thing about us, white people do not have names start with D. They just don't.
Devontae,
Darcilius, Demetrius,
Devin,
all them our names.
DeMarcus, my favorite.
Any of your last names start with an O, do not check that block. O'Malley,
Like what?
O'Hare, Olinsky, they're going around that. You already know what that is.
and check your ballot when you're done voting. Check it, make sure.
Yeah.
Sing us out, Roscoe. Sing us out. Any kind
I would have never voted for Trump in my life. I will have never.
He wrote this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, I'm being blackmailed by her. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
I got it. Before I get started, Shirley Lafayette, I am on my way. Soon as I vote with my mama, my daughter, and my wife, we're going to vote today, this morning, as soon as I get off work. When I get through voting, yeah, I-10, baby. Here I come. Lafayette,
Tommy, you been playing golf,
Nephew Tommy, your friends. Huh?
You been playing golf?
I suck.
Yeah. Ain't it hard to...
Right when I get one thing right, I got two more things wrong.
Man.
I'm not good.
Soon as I get something right... Dog, here's the thing, you can't leave nothing out.
No.
And then you ever hit a good shot wrong?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hell, I done been out there with you. I didn't hit the ball backwards. How did I do that?
Wow.
I hit it backwards.
Dog, I'm telling you, that was sheer greatness. The ball went, but I'm talking about Tommy got great club speed.
You always say that, Steve. You always say that about him.
Dog, if I had his club hand speed, I'd be nice.
I think
that boy hit that ball so hard and topped it. It went into the ground, popped out, and came backwards. I went, okay, that's a first.
Yeah.
We're not good. I'm not good, Shirley. I'm not good. Nephew Tommy and friends, Hyman Center, Saturday night, y'all. Tomorrow night, get your tickets. There's a few of them left. The nephew is coming to town right now. This right here is your new boss. Hold tight.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Jason, please. This is he. How can I help you? Hey, Jason, this is Lyle. I'm giving you a call out of Human Resources. Right. How you doing? You're the foreman, the project guy out there? Yes, I am. I'm the project manager here. How can I help you? Listen, you've been training an individual out there, I think, for the last month or so. Have you been training a Yes, great guy. Doing great work. Doing good. Okay. How's he? Is he coming along pretty good with everything? Oh, man, he picking up real good, man. He learning the trade. I mean, he picking up just like I would love for him to pick up. Okay. Excellent young worker. And he's got how many more weeks of training out there? I would say probably about another week or two before we let him, put him on his own. Okay. Do you think he'll handle it efficiently? Oh, yes. I think he'll be a great employee. Okay. You've been with the company how long? Going on about 17 years. Yeah, my records are telling me somewhere around 16 plus, right? Right. Okay. Almost 17. Okay, you've been with us quite a while, and first of all, let you know we're grateful of the work that you're putting in. Well, man, I appreciate it. My man. I appreciate it to help the company, man, and being here these many years, man. Let you know, man, I love my company. Exactly. Listen, we got a few adjustments we're going to be making out there in the plant. Here's what we're going to do now. You say going to be done in about a week or two? Yeah, about a week or two. Okay. Here's what we're going to do on that particular day that he gets released, and you definitely know he's ready for everything. I'm going to want you to give him your key card as well as the key to your office. The what, man? I'm going to want you to give him your key card that gets you actually onto the property, and you have your own parking space too, don't you? Yes, I do. Okay. Now, we're going to need you to give him your key card and your office key, and we'll find you another place to park. He's actually probably going to be parking in your space. Hold it. What you mean? You telling me to give him my key parking? Right. My parking space. Your parking, you have your parking space, but your key card to get you onto the property, the little electrical card there. Right. That as well as your office. He's going to actually be taking over as project manager. No, sir. I'm not giving up nothing. Sir, nobody can take over no project manager. Let's first of all, sir, let's do this. Let's tone the language down, okay? We're going to find a place for you, but for the time being, we're going to put you back in the plant until we find something for you. You ain't going to find no place for me. My place is where I'm at right now. I'm not moving from nowhere. That's all. Okay. You ain't fit to find me nothing. Okay. Nobody fit to find me anything. I got 17 years up in here. Ain't nobody fit to find me not a place to move. You got to understand that part there. I got 17 years up in here. Done trained a young guy, and this guy got a couple months, and you're talking about you want to do what to me? Move me? Jason, this is a temporary move. We're going to find something better for you. No, you ain't no better. This is the project, man. Ain't nobody fit to move.
something.
Got that understanding?
This has come from the head, and
Tell me who the head is. I know the head people.
This decision actually has come from the vice president.
No, they ain't told me none of that. It come to me first.
I'll tell you what, Jason. This is something I'm supposed to probably not tell you, but let me let you in on a little something.
Yeah, let me in on something, because this is gonna be some bull him. Because I shut the whole place up out here, and I mean.
Let me explain something to you, Jason. This young guy that you've been training, he's actually the nephew of the vice president.
I don't give a about no nephew or no vice president, man. Do you think I care about some president? Tell the president I said what I said. Him and the nephew. Who care about the nephew? They ain't never told me none of this.
Okay, well, can I expect you to give your key over to him?
No, hell no. I ain't giving nobody nothing. Tell them to get the law to come get it. Ain't nobody getting nothing. I ain't leaving. How that sound?
Sir, all I can ask you for is I need your key card, and I need the key to your office. I need you to empty out your things so we can move Victor in there and find you a place. This is just a temporary slap right now.
No, you, them, ain't nobody getting a thing, okay? I done been here. I tell you what I go do. I go out there and I slap this little son of a, okay? And then I find out who his boss is or whoever the nephew supposed to be and kick his because I ain't giving up nothing. And this I'm talking about, y'all with the wrong one, okay? With the wrong one at this time. Because this ain't nobody taking nothing from me.
You're talking about beating the vice president's nephew. You're losing control here, Jason.
No, I ain't losing nothing. I'm on thing control I'm going to lose is when I kick his how that sound. And I'm going to kick the boss, the CEO, all of them. How that sound? Did that make sound clear to you?
No, it makes no sense. We're trying to just give you some place to be temporarily until I find you another slot.
Ain't no other slot. My slot is my slot. I'm going to kick his rat. Not how that sound to you.
Sir, all I'm asking is I need your key card and I need the key to the office. Get all your things out so I can get Victor moved in within the next week.
Ain't no keys, okay? All of them, I don't give a how that sound. I don't care nothing about them, okay? Because you're going to make me somebody out here today, okay? I'm tired of this, and this ain't going to happen to me.
I'm going to get security to come over and walk you out, okay?
No, ain't no security to walk me no way. How that sound? I came here ain't by myself. Ain't nobody to walk me up out of here.
Are you having problems moving out for the nephew?
The nephew, okay? The nephew is not going to come in here and take how that sound.
Okay, there's another nephew that you need to be aware of. Do you know who the other nephew is?
Hell no, I ain't never seen no other nephew. I ain't know that was a nephew.
Let me tell you who the other one is.
Who the other one is?
The other one is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Jason, you just got pranked.
Y'all lying with me, man? Come on, man. Don't play with me, man.
Jason.
Y'all lying, right?
Hey, Jason, listen, man.
Man, this ain't no Tommy, man. Y'all need to put that man. Man, y'all don't know how long the brother. Man, I worked my way up. Man, hey, man, I ain't mean no disrespect to y'all, but hey, man, y'all got me good, man.
I got you, man. I got one thing to ask you, man. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
I'll tell you what. And there you have it.
Okay.
Stupid just keep getting more stupid. That's all it is. I just try to be as good as I can with it.
That's the truth.
And make it happen, all right? I already told you, Lafayette, I'm on the way, laying in the cut. Detroit, Michigan, baby. Detroit, it's the One Mic Comedy Club. Yep, that's November 1st through the 3rd. The Nephew is coming to town. Motown, Detroit, Michigan. Tickets on sale right now, all right?
All
right. We'll talk about the rest
Detroit
of it later.
was my favorite city to perform in, man.
Wow.
God
love you in Detroit.
I love Detroit.
We love Detroit.
Detroit
yes, we do.
Me,
what up, though?
Shout out to Ezra.
What up, though?
What up,
yeah.
I just love the blackness of it. Just the
They real. They real.
Y'all been city slickers and Broadway. I'll be on there all day, man. I'll be in there eating.
Coming up next, strawberry letter for today. The subject, I'm being blackmailed by her. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's strawberry letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I'm being blackmailed by her. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband is a big-time cheater. and he goes to stay with his brother whenever he gets busted. I wouldn't have sex with him again, even if he pressure washed that thing and took antibiotics for a year. I have a side dude to take care of my sexual needs. He's a handsome and younger hood dude, but he's a teddy bear with me. I used to do his cousin's hair before she went to jail, and that's how I met him. His cousin is out of jail now, and she stays at his house sometimes. I told her about my nasty husband, and she offered to jump on my husband for me. I told her that wouldn't be necessary. Fast forward to a month ago when my husband came to my salon raising hell and begging me to let him come home. He made a big scene and I was stressed out, so I went to my side dude's house after work to blow off some steam. My psycho husband followed me to my side dude's house. When I got out of my car, my husband got out of his car. My side dude's cousin came outside. She heard the commotion and told my husband that I was there to braid her hair, so he eventually got in his car and left. Now I have a problem with the cousin because she thinks I'm supposed to do her hair free indefinitely. She wants braids next week, and it takes me a full day to do them. I told her I will do one freebie for her, but that's it. My time is money. She said it's totally up to me, but she's expecting to get her hair done when she needs it done for free. I'm not afraid to tell my husband that I was cheating, but I am afraid of this woman. My side dude said it's between me and his cousin. How am I supposed to deal with this? Okay, so even though you know your husband is a big-time cheater, your words, you're going to stay with him? That's what you're saying. Why? I mean, do whatever you want. It's your life, but you clearly want to keep your husband and you want to keep your side dude, and you don't want your husband to know what you're doing. So if that's the case, then you got to do what she wants, and she wants you to do her hair for free, or she's going to tell your husband. It's that simple. Your side dude won't even help you with this cousin. He said that's between you and her. Doing her hair is really a small price to pay, really. I mean, since she already helped you when she lied to your husband for you when he followed you to your side dude's house. You brought her into this mess in the first place when you told her what your husband was doing and she offered to jump on him for you. You didn't have to tell her that. That wasn't her business. But she's in too deep now. She's down for whatever, and you've got to take care of her. I suggest you work out some sort of schedule. So when you have a free day, let her know and tell her she can come in on those days. You could still set some sort of boundaries, even though she's blackmailing you at this point. All she wants is her hair done for free. But remember, this could all go away if you would decide to end the marriage. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. But since you guys are both cheating and you both obviously want to stay married, you might as well go with it. I can't believe I just said that, but this letter is crazy anyway. So it fits. Steve?
I'm being blackmailed by her. You know, after I read this letter, this is the problem she has. Mm-hmm. There's so many problems in front of this.
Yeah.
But her problem is I'm being blackmailed by her. Well, here's my take on this letter. You've heard of fairy tales. One of my favorite Anita Baker songs is Fairy Tales. I love Fairy Tales and I Apologize, my two favorite Anita Baker songs.
Okay.
Anita Baker is probably one of my all-time favorite female artists of all time. And she happens to be from my absolute favorite city to perform in, Detroit.
Detroit.
You've heard of fairy tales. This, folks, is a hood tale. This is a hood tale, and let's go and get it. My husband is a big-time cheater. Okay, she got that out the way right off the top. And he stayed with his brother whenever he get busted, so that must be often. I wouldn't have sex with him again if he pressure washed that thing and took antibiotics for a year. So she's not having any sex with her husband. Then out of nowhere, I have a side dude to take care of my sexual needs. All right, here we go. It's a lot of information in this. This first paragraph is packed. That's why we call it a hood tale. My husband is a big-time cheater. He stays with his brother when he gets busted. I wouldn't have sex with him again if he pressure washed that thing and took antibiotics for a year. I have a side dude to take care of my sexual needs. He's handsome and younger hood dude. He's a hood dude. But he's a teddy bear with me. I used to do his cousin's hair before she went to jail. And that's how I met him. What the hell is going on here?
I love it.
I used to do his cousin's hair before she went to jail, and that's how I met him. This a hood tale. His cousin got out of jail now, and she stays at his house sometimes. I told her about my nasty husband, and she offered to jump on my husband for me. Come on, hood. Come on, hood.
Yeah.
Come on, hood. All this is going on before she lets us know that she's being blackmailed. I told her that wouldn't be necessary. Fast forward a month ago, my husband came to my salon raising hell and begging me to let him come home. When I come back, more of this illustrious hood tale.
Part 2 of Steve's response to today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I'm being blackmailed by her, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I'm being blackmailed by her, but you called it hood tales. Let's go.
Folks, you've heard of fairy tales. This is a hood tale. This woman wrote this letter, and the subject is, I'm being blackmailed. Well, she says, my husband's a big-time cheater, and he go to stay with his brother whenever he get busted. I'm assuming that's all the time. I wouldn't have sex with this man again if he pressure washed that thing and took antibiotics for a year. So obviously they not having sex. So guess what her next statement is? I got a side dude to take care of all my sexual needs. He's a handsome and younger hood dude, but he's a teddy bear with me. You ready for some more hood stuff? I used to do his cousin's hair before she went to jail, and that's how I met him. You ready for some more hood stuff?
Yes.
His cousin is out of jail now, and she stays at his house sometime. You think the hood stuff over? Ready. I told her about my nasty husband. She offered to jump on my husband for me. Who is this woman? This woman just got out of jail and is willing to go back by jumping on your husband for you. I think she got feelings for you, if you want to ask me. That's how hood this letter is right here. I'm just saying. Anyway, fast forward to a month ago, and my husband came to my salon raising hell and begging me to let him come home. Because he tired of staying at his brother's house because it ain't the same. He made a big scene. I got stressed out, so guess what she did? I went to my side dude's house after work to blow off some steam. Well, guess what happened in the hood after that?
What?
My husband followed me to my side dude's house.
Of course he did.
Come on now. Come on. Let's keep it all hood up in here. This is a hood tale, ladies and gentlemen, not a fairy tale. Let's continue. When I got out my car, my husband got out his car. My side dude's cousin came outside. Now, this the girl that went to jail, that she used to do her hair before she went to jail, and she done got out of jail and threatened to jump on her husband. So when she go over her cousin's house, out walked her. She heard the commotion and told my husband I was there to braid her hair. So he eventually got in his car and left. All right now, cousin fixed that. Jailbird know how to think. But guess what Jailbird did say? Said, now I got a problem with the cousin because she thinks I'm supposed to do her hair indefinitely. Well, you do owe her.
Yeah.
You do owe her. And she wants braids next week. And that takes me a full day to do them. I told her I will do one freebie for her, but that's it. My time is money. Girl, you better make a hood statement. She said it's totally up to me, but she's expecting to get her hair done when she needs to get it done. You feel me what I'm saying, though? I ain't have heard all that you saying. But look, I just saved you from this little mishap right here because I know what you're doing. And I done already offered you that I can jump on your husband, whoop his ass. Look at the size on me. And I've been to jail. I ain't got no problem going back.
Wow.
So she wants her hair done whenever she need it done for free. Mm-hmm. Then here comes the hood statement of all. I'm not afraid to tell my husband that I was cheating. Mm-hmm. But I am afraid of this woman, and you should be. And yes, you should be. Because Hermetha, who I've given her the name Hermetha, because I think the root of that name is Herman. So okay. I think Hermetha, you should be afraid of. Because Hermetha had already been to jail and got out to jail and offered to jump on your husband. Mm. So Hermetha is the name I've chosen for.
That he's a man.
I'm afraid of this woman. You should be. My side dude said, it's between me and my cousin. He's not you know why he said that? Because he's scared of her too. Everybody's scared of her.
Hermetha.
He said, that's between you and your cousin. How am I supposed to deal with this? Well, lady, seemed to me like you're going to be doing somebody hair for free a lot. Because you can't get no backup from your side dude. You said you ain't afraid to go in there and tell your husband, but what that got to do with Hermetha? Because she's still going to want her hair done. And she don't care what you break up with your husband or not. She saw her deed of saving you from when your husband followed you over your side piece's house. She think you owe her. And you do kind of owe her something. So it looks to me like you finna be doing Hermetha hair.
Yeah, work something out.
A lot. Because everybody is scared of her. Including me. So let's be clear.
You're scared too, Steve?
I'm scared of Hermetha. I don't want that smoke.
You don't even
I don't even have no hair.
Right.
So this is really how scary she is to me. I have no hair.
Leave your comments.
I don't have to go to the salon, and I don't know what to tell you. This is a wonderful hood tale. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Up next, former President Barack Obama speaks out about how disappointing the NBA All-Star Game has become. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Former President Barack Obama appeared on the Young Man and the 3 Sports podcast with Indiana Pacers point guard Tyrese Halliburton. The topic turned to the NBA All-Star Game, and Obama opened up about the lackluster quality of the All-Star Game and how it has declined over the years. Take a listen.
Can I say something, though? Y'all got to have a little more pride in that All-Star game. I mean, look, it's not as if y'all don't play pickup during the summers.
Right.
So you know how to play in a way that, all right, I'm not going to hurt anybody. I'm not going to take anybody out. But that All-Star game's it's broke, man.
Well, I
mean, like people just like not running. Everybody just trying all kinds of.
Well, I'm not.
It used to be when Kobe and Michael and Isaiah, those guys were playing, man. I mean, they weren't playing the way they did regular season, but they wanted to win.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
You agree with that, Steve?
No, 100%. I mean, I don't even watch it. Mm-hmm. No D.
Uh-huh.
You know, I remember, man, I used to watch when Magic was out there, and then Isaiah would run out on him, you know, hit the floor, and come on, man, let's go. You know, you see cats run out and check a guy. All right, let's see what you got. There ain't none of that no more. Just come down the floor, do what you want to do.
The people you want to see in the dunk contest, they don't even get in it no more. They not in.
And the dunk contest is ridiculous. This last one was better, but, you know, 8 attempts. And look, hey, dog.
I mean, the ones that can do it are there.
You want to see your top players. You want to see LeBron in the dunk contest.
Oh, you want to see?
No,
I want to see.
That ain't gonna happen, Tommy.
Yeah, LeBron ain't gonna.
That's what I want to see.
Out there.
And LeBron ain't one of the top dunkers anymore right now. But this dude's game is sheer greatness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's, to me, I mean, LeBron is one of the greatest basketball players ever walked on this planet. And you can't even argue that.
No,
you cannot.
You know, the constant debate about him and Jordan, we're talking about two different eras. He's the greatest player living today, and he's done it at a level that I've never seen done before. This guy has played in the league for 20 years almost.
Long enough to see his son.
His son is there. This is craziness, man.
Yeah.
And then what he does outside of basketball for black people in the city of Akron and the schools and his
Giving
business.
Back. Philanthropy, yeah.
22 years in the league. This dude is he next level. I've never seen him before. Yeah. Now,
and he just played the other night, Steve, and he's still playing on that level. He's still
dog. He that good.
The
greatest basketball player ever lived, Michael Jordan.
Well, President Obama wrapped up the topic by telling Halliburton, you all need to do something because I ain't watching that thing no more. Okay.
No, I just said. No, I don't even watch
viewer, huh?
Coming up
a waste.
At the top of the hour, one of our listeners, Steve, needs some advice from you, and we'll get to it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This one is from Jalen in Sacramento, Steve. Jalen says, I'm concerned that as a country, we have the right to vote or not to vote, but anyone can look up whether you voted or not. I saw it on TV where you can find out if your friends, family, or coworkers voted. I'm not a political person, so if I don't choose to vote, why does the world need to know? Can companies use this against me while I am out here looking for a job? What's the big deal?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think that's right, though, that a person's, what he does in that ballot booth is his business.
They can't tell who you voted for, but they can tell if you voted or not.
If you voted or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's right, but I can tell who vote for who in line.
By looking at them?
There.
Is that what you're saying? You're judging a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
But it sounds like his problem is he doesn't want to vote or see the value in it or see why you should vote. He's saying, what's the big deal?
Well, it's not that he doesn't think people should have the right to look up whether you voted or not. Mm-hmm. And I agree with that.
Well, clearly he ain't voting.
Yeah, he doesn't see the value in it. He doesn't understand the power that his vote wields.
But isn't that how campaigns know? You know, and parties know who you are because
if you're a Democrat or
because if you're voting,
Republican,
it's public record, not who you're voting for. But
they don't know that. Mm-hmm. But they do know if you voted or not and what your party affiliation is.
Yeah, and that's
based
how they
on prior,
you and all that. Yeah,
based on
they
what
say
you've done
they
before.
don't know who you voted for.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Wouldn't put it
that
past
information
them,
is somewhere.
Yeah. But Jalen in Sacramento, it is important to vote. Okay, you're asking what the big deal is. It's a very big deal. It's a big deal.
Freedom, democracy. That's the deal.
I know
Kamala
if you
Harris
give
and
money,
Donald Trump.
If you give money online to a campaign, brother, they own you.
Oh, that is true.
Yep.
That is true.
You got 1,000 text messages coming.
1 million.
Every day. $5.
I thought if you gave a big number, that'll cool them out.
That don't stop. No.
Nope. It doesn't. All right, Steve, we have time for another one. This is from Beverly in Harrisburg. Beverly says, my aunt and I are close in age because my grandmother was a thought. That's what she calls herself to this day when she's not being the mother of the church. My aunt just moved in with a man that she's not married to. My grandmother is giving her the blues and telling her she's going to hell for how she's living. My granny did far worse things back in the day. Am I wrong for encouraging my aunt to live her life as she pleases? Why is my granny mad?
Well, your aunt gonna live her life as she pleases anyway, and that's what happened. A lot of people get saved and forget they wasn't saved. You got a lot of people who become Christians and all of a sudden they ultra Christian. Now everybody else going to hell. Well, you could be too. You know, just because you got saved, it don't clear the pathway for you now.
Yeah.
Or just because you say that, you know. So I would be careful.
if you were the granddaughter or the aunt?
Well, I would be careful of somebody who's being judgmental. Grandmama need to chill out because grandma got to remember what she used to do and not be so judgmental and quick to pass judgment on people when they make the mistakes of some of the same mistakes you made. You know, you got to live a little bit to get past some of this stuff. That's all to it.
Yeah.
But
people live together, Grandma. That happens.
Yeah. Old people, when you find out their secrets, you be like, oh.
You did what? Really? Really?
Really?
Back when you was wearing them thick stockings. Back then.
Them cinnamon. Cinnamon ash.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, a rat was spotted on Spirit Airlines. We'll talk about that right after this. Ew.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this story right here is just so gross to me. On a recent Spirit Airlines flight going from Dallas to Los Angeles, a passenger was shocked to look up and see a huge rat staring back at him through an illuminated overhead bin. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that?
An illuminated overhead bin. What is that?
Yeah, the overhead bin was lit. You know,
it had a light.
The lights were on. Yeah,
that's somebody want to write real well. That's what that is. That's what it was.
All right. There was a male passenger. He took out his phone, started recording the rat, and the video is now on TMZ. You can see the rat's feet and the face, mainly the snout, as the passenger narrates what he's seeing. Luckily, the rat was contained in the overhead bin and could not get in the cabin. In a statement to TMZ, Spirit Airlines said they're aware of the video and are taking steps to address this matter.
That's a white male. That's a white male passenger who stopped the video. Something.
What would the black man have done?
We didn't ran to the back. The plane didn't flip.
He was black.
We didn't shift it all the weight.
He was black. The guy that recorded it.
Oh, the guy who. Well, Tommy. He was black.
No, it wasn't.
So what I'm trying to figure out.
You don't believe it.
Was the rat in somebody's luggage?
It was in the illuminated overhead, what Shirley said.
Yeah, that's what it said. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
So the rat made it to L.A.?
Yes.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to play a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather a secluded home or a home close to shopping and dining?
Secluded.
Yeah, secluded.
Secluded. We can drive down there where them shops at. We ain't trying to hear all that noise every night, though.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Oh,
y'all know Steve live around the corner. Right there.
Let's go around there. Ding dong. Hey, Steve. Man.
All right. Would you rather for $5 million star in a Trump commercial? For $5 million, would you star in a Trump commercial? Or for $1 million, would you prance naked on the street in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. With a turkey leg in my hand. Hell yeah.
Steve, you're quiet, Steve.
I'm gonna need that reindeer head on though.
Oh, when you're naked in the street.
Yeah. I'm not shooting that Trump video. You know, boy, man. It's no way I can shoot this Trump video. It's no way.
No.
Hell. No. It's no way.
Not even for $5 million.
Hell no.
Really?
Listen, I can't wait to close this chapter. I could not wait.
I can't. That's how most of America feels.
Close this chapter.
Yeah,
man.
we're so sick of it.
We can't wait for election.
We're so sick of it. Yeah. All right. Would you rather all you can drink for 1 week is soda, or all you can drink for a week cheap champagne? Which one?
I don't want one now.
Pick one. Soda or cheap champagne?
Both of them gonna make me sick. I'm going with the soda though. God, I don't want no soda. I don't want no nasty ass champagne.
Cheap soda.
No, cheap champagne.
Knee-high
you can
grapes.
have great soda for cheap champagne.
Shasta, God. Or cheap champagne. I gotta take the soda.
Soda, okay. All right. Now, would you rather give your partner pointers during sex? Would you rather give her pointers during sex or suffer through bad sex?
When you say
if I'm giving her pointers, it's kind of
like
bad anyway.
No, just do it this way. You know, tell her what to do.
Yeah,
what she needs to do. What she needs to do.
I don't like giving orders like that.
Okay, so you're going to suffer through bad sex, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, and be happy
no
with
suggestions. No suggestions during this.
I got it from
just
him.
I like little simple stuff like
What?
Can your toe touch your ear?
That's what I said. Suggestions.
Just can your toe touch your ear?
That's today's round of Would You Rather.
Then she say,
guys.
"Can yours?" Then I just have to stop.
Coming up next, our last break of the day.
No, it don't. Man, don't do that.
We'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Friday. And, wow.
What a week.
Just a few more days to go, and we'll have a new president.
I don't have any new ways to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
My closing remarks today is this. It's go time. Let's just get out and vote. Vote. It's important. Now, my personal opinion that I really want to tell y'all, I'm unable to tell y'all. Because then y'all will be looking at me crazy. Okay, cool. So vote. Let me find the general way to say this. If you don't vote, it's not going to be good for you. I am telling you this for a fact. I am around rich people. I listen to the way they talk. And the way they talk has nothing to do with the benefit of you. See, I've been regular the majority of my life. So I can relate very, very quickly to what it's like to be regular. I can relate very well to what it's like not to be famous. I can relate very well what it feels like not to be well off. I can relate to all of that because it wasn't that far back. I've lived the bulk of my life on the other side of this life I have now. And I've always been concerned about people who are on that side of the life. Everything I've tried to do, every tape I've released, every motivational moment I've had was just to try to encourage and uplift those who want to have a better life. Now, it's not going to get to everybody. I got that. The Bible says the poor will always be amongst us. You know why? Because there's some people that just don't believe that the good life is for them. And then there's some people who are not willing to do the things to get the good life. The average person I know, though, wants a better life. The average person I know wants their children to have a better life than the one they had. Well, this election has something to do with that. You have Make America Great Again, and you have a vote for a better and brighter tomorrow. Those are the two policies at stake. Let's stop listening to these people talking about this woman don't have a policy, because she really does. Donald Trump has a policy too. It's called Make America Great Again. And why you as a black person don't understand what that really means is troubling to me. Because what time period do you want him to take us back to that was better for us? What brown person thinks that the old America was better than a brighter future for tomorrow America? What brown person would think that way? I don't know. I just don't know, man. It's just not even smart. If you look at Trump's policy, Project 2025, that's his policy. He can say he doesn't even know the guy. No, there was a picture of the guy on his private jet with him. They know what Project 2025 is. That's his plan. That's his hidden agenda. But he found out it was controversial, so he quit talking about it. But he gonna bring it all up when he get in, though. Y'all don't think this dude will lie to you? He been lying to you for 8 years. So what would make you think he ain't lying about the Project 2025? He lie about everything else. He lied about the Haitians eating dogs in Springfield, and he stayed on that. And when they interviewed him recently, he said, "Okay, it's a story I heard. I don't know. I don't heard. But what about the geese? What about the geese? Why is this guy president, man? What's the matter with us?" I'm just hoping that there are enough Republicans who are sick of their party being hijacked by this guy, that they go into that ballot and they pull the thing for the right person, which is Kamala Harris. For those of you that don't see that, man, I kind of see why you don't see it, because you done drank the Kool-Aid too. You really believe that this guy is good for this country because you swallowing the Kool-Aid. See, y'all letting this abortion thing throw you off a little bit. The Roe versus Wade has already been reversed. It's done. He's not going to come in there and do no more. It's done. Abortion is illegal in a lot of the states. If that's the victory you wanted, you got the victory. So why are you going to keep plugging him because you say he's anti-abortion? The Supreme Court justices he has killed Roe versus Wade. Okay, you got that. What policy has he given you that's good for America? That's good for you? That's going to keep your jobs. That's going to make life better for you, more peaceful for you. This guy's about himself, man. That's all I got to say. How y'all doing out there? Carla, Shirley, Tommy, y'all good? Mississippi?
Very good.
Yeah, y'all talk.
Listening to you.
We fine.
I can't.
Oh, you meaning you're drained talking about voting? No, you pushing the message.
Yeah,
I'm begging.
Done, Steve.
We got to get to the finish line.
That's all we got to do.
The finish line.
We're getting in good trouble. We're getting in good trouble. We got to keep doing it. Let's
Yep. Vote early. Vote early. Vote early.
Election day is November
5th.
5th.
Tuesday, November 5th.
Tuesday.
On the 8th, this thing will be settled.
The 8th, okay.
You think it's
the
going to
8th,
be 3 days?
maybe it'll take to the 12th. Maybe because it'll take over the weekend. So you're looking at the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Polls close at 7 o'clock on the
11th.
5th.
November 11th,
week,
this will be
basically.
settled. Yeah, it's going to take a week.
Whew.
I mean, they are going to do everything because
I believe it.
If he loses, which he will, he's going to claim that this has happened again.
Yeah.
And he going to rile up the ignorant.
Because he can't face defeat.
Because he could be going to jail.
Right.
Hey, y'all, let's vote. Have a great day. Talk to God today. He'd absolutely love to hear from you. Peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.